We are at the third largest reef in the world.
We are Charity, Ben, Dakota, and Trinity. We decided we didn't want to wait for a life of adventure. So in 2017, we bought our first RV and set off to live a life of travel in the USA. We've visited over 38 states in 3 years and have many more to go. Follow along to learn all the best places to see, RV and travel tips, and much more. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am super excited about this particular video because in this video, we are going to go to Biscayne National Park and show you around Biscayne National Park. Now, one thing to know and be aware of with Biscayne National Park is that this park is 95% underwater. If you go out to Biscayne National Park and just plan on walking around, you're going to be highly disappointed. The best way to see this national park is to do something like a snorkel tour or a kayak or canoe rental. And so we have booked a snorkel tour for this morning. So we're going to go out and explore Biscayne National Park with one of the concessionaires from the National Park Service via snorkeling. So stay tuned and make sure that you watch to the end because we're going to give you some really cool tips about how to do this if you ever want to come down to Biscayne. So we're going to head into the visitor center and check in for our snorkel trip. Who's ready to snorkel? Yeah.
They were going to the reef, and yesterday they said that they swam with a turtle, and then they saw another turtle, and then they saw some dolphins, and so hopefully we get to see some too.
So you've got flippers, mask, that's your mask, and then you have a snorkel.
Dad, this is yours.
Okay, you got my snorkel mask? Check.
So we're at Biscayne National Park today, and we're gonna go snorkeling.
Oh.
You see the swirls? No, that's a fish.
Those are fish.
Fish.
VHF radio up here. If asteroid hits or alien abduction, and you guys are like, sweet, those guys are gone. Let's go to Key Largo. Head there. You run aground because there's unmarked reef everywhere, or unmarked shoals. You can use a radio to call the Coast Guard, and let's do it.
Within sight of downtown Miami, yet far away from the hustle and bustle of the big city, lies Biscayne National Park. Biscayne holds an uncommon blend of greenish blue waters, emerald islands, and fish-filled coral reefs. 10,000 years of history is right here, from pirates and shipwrecks to farmers growing pineapple and American presidents. Boating, swimming, snorkeling, camping, bird watching, and more await you within this national park. With 95% of this national park being water or underwater, you will want to plan on exploring this wonder via boat or paddleboard.
We are at the third largest reef in the world.
Oh, I see yellow down there.
Yeah. Oh wow, all kinds of colors, huh?
Will the waves
Blues and greens, and
or will it just be like...
ready to go in.
I'm nervous. It's just always like that first thing. You just have to like go for it. Actually, the water doesn't feel that
feel
cold.
warm?
It feels nice.
I'm scared. I don't know what's down there.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
When you get in.
Booking a tour with Biscayne National Park Foundation is a great way to see the Florida Reef. The Florida Reef is the only living coral barrier reef in the continental United States. This reef in South Florida is accessible to the millions of people who visit and live in the greater Miami area. For this reason, the reefs are also very vulnerable, and it is up to us to use these areas responsibly. After our snorkel trip to the reef, we headed over to Elliott Key, one of the islands in the park.
So we took a stop here at Elliott Key. So this is actually part of Biscayne National Park as well. And pretty much the only way to get here is by boat. So this is just one of the stops on our little snorkel and island tour today. It is beautiful. The water out here is just absolutely gorgeous. So we're just gonna kind of walk around a little bit out here on Elliott Key and see some nature before that we head back towards the shore.
Oh man. So I had to come and sit down for a little bit. I got a little seasick out on the water. I actually threw up off the side of the boat. So I never have gotten seasick. So I don't know what the deal was. I'm starting to feel a little bit better right now.
So one cool thing about our national parks is the Junior Ranger program. So
And I'm playing wildlife bingo right now.
we have our Junior Ranger books while we're here walking around on Elliott Key, and the kids are gonna kind of do some activities.
So what'd you see?
Snake,
and we need to get the frick out of here.
but it was scared of me and it slithered
I know,
away.
I'm going.
it slithered
I'm
away
going.
fast.
I don't know if you're coming.
Like far too.
This is one of the few national parks that require no entry fee to get into the park. The best way, and really the only way, to explore the keys or islands in the park are by boat or a boat tour. Since there are no bridges or ferries to the islands, you will have to go by boat. So to explore Elliott Key, you need to book a boating tour.
So we just got back from our snorkel and island tour here to the visitor center. So got a kiddo that's gonna finish up their Junior Ranger book. The cool thing is when you do with the Junior Ranger books and you turn them in, you can get your Junior Ranger badge right there on site. So we're gonna make sure that we do that before we head off to the next adventure today. Highly recommend coming out and doing this.
Still working on the book?
We're getting closer.
Worlds.
So,
Is that it?
yep, so the coral reef is one of the most diverse ecosystems in the world.
Let's get my Junior Ranger.
Repeat after me. I promise to discover
I promise to discover
as much as I can
as much as I can
and share my discoveries
and share my discoveries
with friends and family back home.
with friends and family back home.
I also pledge
I also pledge
to listen to my parents
to listen to my parents
because they're always right,
because they're always right,
be nice to my brother,
and be nice to my brother.
he though may not deserve it.
All those other things I said, I didn't mean it.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check us out on our social media on Facebook and Instagram at Grateful Glamper. Until next time, we'll see you on the road.